Hello, welcome to Minds at Work's brief Zoom overview. This is designed to help you get acquainted with some of the Zoom features we may be using in our upcoming program together. So without any further ado, highlighting for you at the bottom here, options to mute and unmute your audio and stop and start your video. Those are fairly straightforward. Just hit those buttons to toggle the options. The one thing we do ask is that you leave your video on when we're in session. That just builds a nice sense of community across the miles and across the internet here, being able to see one another. At different points in the program, faculty may also ask you to put a yes or a no up on the screen, or maybe raise your hand for something. So you're able to do all of that in the Participants tab. If you don't see what you're looking for immediately, hover over More, and you should be able to see what you need there. Also wanted to show you the chat. There are two types of chats. One is a private message. Maybe that would be a message that you're sending to a member of our team looking for some tech support. You just select one of our names in the drop down there. Then maybe, let's say you want to introduce yourself to the whole group and say hello. That would be an everyone message. So you, again, can toggle those options right by clicking the caret there. The next thing I wanted to show you is the two different views on Zoom. Right now we're in the gallery view. It's that tiled view where you can see everyone's face. We tend to use these during our smaller programs and when we are in our virtual breakout rooms. You can toggle that with speaker view. So this gives you a nice big video of the person who is speaking. Another thing that may be on your screen that's not on mine right now but will be there, if you hover over the edge of the video, you'll see a slider bar that appears. That will allow you to adjust the relative size of the speaker video versus their on-screen materials. So depending on your preferences and what you want to get a close look at, you'll have the option to do that there. The last two things I wanted to show you are just around tips for helping you keep all of these virtual materials organized during our time together. So let's pretend faculty is still presenting there. We want to keep an eye on them. We want to keep Zoom up, but we also want to look at some other materials that they are referring to. So what we can do is resize our Zoom window here. Excuse me, there we go. So we've got our pretend faculty speaking to us up there, but let's say they're referring to these sample materials. So we're able to keep an eye on both at the same time. Here, I've just pulled up a browser window with some sample Google Slides, but maybe you're pulling up a PDF document that the faculty are recommending, and anything else, you're able to pull it up in parallel here, resize both of these windows depending on what you need to be taking a look at. You can of course return to Zoom at any time, make that a nice back to our nice big screen here. Last thing I wanted to show you was around bookmarking these materials. This can be a big help if you get disconnected from the internet, maybe your computer goes to sleep during lunch. By bookmarking all of these links in advance, of course your program's materials will be slightly different, but by bookmarking all of these in advance, that helps you get back online or just back and sorted all that much more efficiently if you've got these bookmarked in advance. We will of course send all of these links for your particular program out before the program, but again, if you get disconnected from the internet and you're reconnecting, if everything's bookmarked there, that can help you get reconnected a little bit faster than maybe if you were back looking at your email trying to find those links. So thank you so much for your attention to this quick Zoom overview. I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions on the technology side. We're happy to help. And most of our programs too, we invite you to log on maybe 15 minutes early to do another tech check. That could be a moment to send us a private message there if you have any tech questions. Otherwise, thank you again, and we look forward to working with you very soon.